We're from Taiwan.
And say I can in our language.
In our language. Okay, 我做得到。Okay, 好。3, 2, 1. 我做得到。
Vediamo se ci riesco. In English? Can you repeat I can in English?
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. I can!
Wonderful. What's the one experience from the summit that you will share with everybody back home?
What was the experience that we shared? Can I look at the...
Your children will say that you use on a daily basis that makes them believe they can.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. So there are
But she asked for 3.
So which...
Well, I'll say confidence first.
Confidence, empathy, and I think creativity. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. What's your name?
My name is Juan Olivares.
And where are you from?
I'm from Chile.
And what are the 3 superpowers that your children will say that you use on a daily basis? Sorry. What are the 3 superpowers that your children will say that you use on a daily basis? It makes them believe they can.
Empathy. I believe the empathy is the first one, the most important. The second one is creativity, the power of inventing things. And the third one is kind of cliche, but it's love.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
¿Cuál es tu nombre?
What?
Your name?
Sharon.
Sharon? ¿Ah? Diego.
What's your name?
I'm Diego.
Look in the camera, please.
I'm Diego.
Where are you from?
I'm from Santiago of Chile, Latin America. I'm from planet Earth.
And you can say I can in your language.
Yo puedo.
What's your superpower?
My superpower is the game, the capacity of make people sharing and meeting through the experience of play.
Okay.
Okay.
Can you understand?
Okay.
What's your superpower in your language?
Mi superpoder es la capacidad de hacer jugar a la gente a través de la experiencia. Okay.
Okay.
Mi superpoder, mi superpower es el juego y la capacidad de jugar y de hacer jugar a la gente, sobre todo adulta, para que encuentre su magia interna. Un gran superpoder de recordar que tenemos magia y utilizar esa magia, y el gran poder también de la autosanación, sabiendo que todos tenemos capacidad de autosanarnos de cualquier cosa si nosotros lo queremos.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
¿Puedes repetirlo diciendo yo soy la profesora de Chile?
Yeah.
Represento mi...
Perfect. I'm Francisca. I'm from Chile, from Maule. It's a small city. And my children are very special because they don't have usually the opportunity to travel abroad. And now I have asked them about what are my superpowers, and they said 3 things. First, charisma. I make a lot of laughs in my classroom. Empathy, and that I make them work in groups.
Thank you very much.
Look in the camera, please.
Okay. My hair is blowing.
What's your name?
My name is Shirley Pratt. Texas, USA.
And what are the 3 superpowers that your children will say that you use on a daily basis that makes them believe they can?
Their superpowers are caring, dependability, and organizers.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Say it again. Their super.
No, say I can.
I can.
Thank you.
Okay, hi, I'm Emily and this is Khatijah. We're teachers from Singapore. Okay, and if there's 3 superpowers that we possibly have, and we use our senses to show it, I would say that firstly, both of us have very sharp eyes. So we look out for our students and our well-being to really be able to find opportunities for them and seek out their strengths. Next thing that we also always have is that we have a very wide smile. So whenever things go wrong and whenever when they need support and encouragement, we bring it out and we try to smile and bring up their days and tell them, let's keep going on. And that helps them to keep saying, I can keep doing it. Okay? And the third thing that we have, the third sense was a listening ear. Because at the end of the day, it's still the children who need to do the job. And sometimes they just need someone to run it through with them or to really walk through the problem or the situation with them. And therefore, one of our most important superpower that both of us have is really the listening ear. So these are our 3 superpowers: a listening ear, sharp eyes, and a wide smile. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank Romania.
Hello, my name is Vechiu Sebastian Vlad. I'm from Romania. I have 48.
And what's the one experience from the summit you will share with everybody back home?
Experiența mea aici a fost una foarte frumoasă.
My experience here has been wonderful.
Am petrecut-o cu persoane foarte dragi mie.
I spent my time with people very dear to me.
Și am simțit o conexiune strânsă între toți copiii care au participat la acest proiect.
And I felt a strong connection with all the children who participated in this project. I can.
Okay, how many new friends have you made from other countries?
Eu mi-am făcut prieteni din Malaezia, din Serbia, din USA.
Mi-am făcut prieteni din Malaysia. Oh, okay, sorry. I had made a lot of friends from Malaysia, from Serbia, from the United States.
And Italy.
Italy.
Can you say in your language, I can?
În română, I can se traduce eu pot.
In many other languages. Spanish?
Eu pot.
Spanish, Italian, I don't know. No.
Yo puedo, yo posso.
Perfect. And for you, the 3 superpowers that you usually teach?
It's optimism, learning by doing, and critical thinking. Just thinking about things and not take everything for granted and think for themselves. That's pretty much it.
Thank you very much. So, thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Can you introduce yourself and what country you're from? And then answer the question.
Okay.
Yes.
Hi, my name is Lawrence L. Dumling. I'm a teacher from Malaysia, Sabah, and I'm bringing a team here for the FC Global. And I was asked a question that I've never been asked before. What are my 3 superpowers as a teacher that inspire my students to do what they can do? Interesting questions. The first 3 things that came to my mind is, first, I have the superpower to listen. When it comes to listening to children or to students, we might have the thought that they don't know well, that's too young, but they have their own experience that might be similar to us when we are young. So that's one of the superpower, to listen to them. And second is to empower them. So one of the superpower that I believe gifted to me as a teacher, and I believe every teacher has, is that we have the power to empower our students, to tell them that they do have the ability, they do have that potential to do what they do despite their age. Just like what we see today, even as young as 7 years old are doing something for their country. And the third, I believe, most important superpower anyone should have is the power to believe. Just like for my team, we believe to think and act with compassion and trust. And when we have that belief in that faith will give us the courage to do what we believe in. And that, these three superpowers, I believe every teachers, even every adults, every parents, if we empower, instill that to our children as young as 7 years old, they'll be standing on this global stage and making a difference in the world. The time is now. Thank you.
You can introduce yourself first and then we can share.
Hi, I'm Pauline from Malaysia. I'm from Sri Utama School, and I'm a teacher in the school.
Okay.
Again?
Again, yeah. No.
Hi, I'm Pauline. I'm from Sri Utama. We have 3 campuses. I'm from Malaysia, and I'm a teacher there.
Yeah. How long have you been teaching?
I've been teaching for over 30 years.
Oh my God, such a long experience.
Yeah.
So I have to ask you the deep questions also. Okay, so what do you say? How is it first time in Rome?
Yes, first time in Rome, but not first time in Europe.
Yeah. Okay.
Right.
So
I've been
what's
to.
the feeling?
It's very nice. It's a different place because I've been to Vienna, I've been to Budapest, I've been to Prague, and I think Rome is a different place from the rest of the Eastern Europe.
Right. So, what is your experience being at Global Summit?
Oh, this is fantastic because as an educator, I get to go and meet so many of these children from all over the world with one common goal.
Got it. We can't do that in the middle. So, how is your experience being at ICANN Children's Global Summit?
It's really very, very touching for me because I get to see so many children that come up with ideas to solve the world problem. And if we have this kind of generation, there will be peace in the world.
And so, what do you think? What are your 3 superpowers as a teacher that your children say that they can, then they can? You know, what is your practice?
Okay, first I would always listen to my children and listen to their voice, and I will give them the guidance and help them to accomplish their dream.
Yeah. If I have to say, so first I find it listening.
Yes,
them.
listening. Yes, listening to their voice.
So I would like to say 3 superpowers of yours from your experience. To make them believe that they can.
To love them, to be kind to them, and to listen to them.
Yeah, super. Thank you. And what is that? No, the superpower is already done.
How many languages you can say you can?
Yeah. Can you say how many languages do you say I can?
I can. Saya boleh. 我可以. I can. English. In dialect. Can you read it?
Io posso.
Okay. 我會我做得快.
Such a beautiful. Thank you so much.
All right.
Hello, I'm Pascal Chamas from Lebanon, Saint-Cœur Bouchrier. I resume the superpowers in one superpowers that I teach the students. You can change the world beginning from the small solution. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Can you please tell your name and which country teacher are you from?
Okay, my name is Noura Yahya and I'm from Lebanon. I'm a home teacher for elementary classes.
All right. What do you think about the whole idea of Design for Change as a platform, and what are your thoughts about it?
Okay, so Design for Change, what is the most important thing about it? It's its impact on students, so that these kids are the young generation that is going to grow up and have its big impact on the future and on our world. So that's why it's so important. It works on global goals that works to solve the problems that affects all our nature, all our world.
And if you have to ask your students about your 3 superpowers, what do you think they would say?
Okay, so my three powers that I'm non. Okay, I'm a good inquirer who asks a lot of questions in order to know the answers of these questions, in order to search for solutions for these problems. So I have to look. I should not give up. This is another superpower. I don't give up. I try one plan A, plan B, plan C in order to reach a solution that fits the problem that I'm thinking about. And one of the third superpower, I think that I have an empathy, and it's something that every person should have in order to feel how others feel, the problems of others, and in order to solve the global goals problems we have, and every person should have an empathy in order to know how others feel.
Last question. How do you think your experience was in Rome and the ICANN Summit in Rome?
Okay, so in Rome, the ICANN Summit, you listen to others' problems, to others things that they are worried about in their countries. So you can see the problems all around the world. You are not only focusing on your country. So this is how you are making your view is wider. So in this way you are maybe getting to know more about other countries, about other peoples. So that's what do I think about it.
What's your name?
Joe Makafula.
Where are you from?
South Africa.
What's your superpower?
Our superheroes, there are 5 children who came here and they believe that they can make a difference.
And what are the 3 superpowers that your children will say that you use on a daily basis that makes that believe they can?
Their project, what they did, it's a toilet transformation, which it's about hygiene, and because in South Africa we have a challenge with sanitation and water, and they believe that if they keep their toilets clean, everybody would feel happy and safe.
Great. You can say, can you say I can in the camera?
I can.
And in your language?
Kiakona.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
What's your name?
Vicente Catalá,
Where are you from?
Spain.
You can say, can you say I can in your language?
Yo puedo. I can.
No, the language?
Yo puedo.
Okay. And what are the 3 superpowers that your children will say that use on a daily basis that makes that believe they can?
En el proyecto que presentan los alumnos del Colegio Esclavas de Alcoy, de Alicante, en la Comunidad Valenciana, es sobre la salud de los océanos y el que han intentado trabajar es el problema del plástico y cómo está afectando a las especies marinas, cómo afecta al consumo humano y cómo se puede evitar. También han estado trabajando en la pesca y cómo tenemos que intentar consumir pesca tradicional
y pescado de temporada y evitar otros tipos de pesca que arrasan con todo el entorno acuático. El consumo y producción sostenible. Thank you.
Only one question for you, man. Yeah, introduce yourself and then. Okay, you have already introduced. Yeah, that's okay. So, I would like to say, what is your superpower as a teacher?
My superpower.
The question is, the full question is, if you want to, you can understand from here. What are the 3 superpowers that your children will say that you use on the daily basis, and it makes them believe that they can?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Really? As a teacher at the school, in terms of the superpowers that my children can show, 1 is to have love. 2 is to understand that we are all the same, we have the same challenges, and we can, as children and as fellow peers in the school, change the environment where we stay and change the world in general. And lastly is to make the change, to have the energy to make the change and not to wait for anybody to bring the change, to do the change ourselves. As citizens of a country, we don't need somebody to come and change the environment. We can change it ourselves. And that is what I teach my children, to say they are the change makers. They are the superheroes. They are the future, and they can really change and dream as much as they can with anything that they do. It's possible. Yeah.
So how do you build that belief?
I build that belief by giving them opportunities. Like we came to the summit this year, and I took 5 of my students to come with me to the summit so that they come and see their peers. They come and see children of their age, children who are children like themselves, and children who have the same problems and challenges in their countries, and how these children make changes within their schools. And that is awesome for them. It's something that they will take back home and go and share with the rest of the school. And there will be change, and the world is going to be a better world. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, can you tell me how has your experience with DFC been, and what do you think about the idea?
I'm Sumi Bini from New Millennium School, Dubai, and DFC, it's a one-time opportunity for students to interact with people from different countries, and it has. I can see the change in the students in these 3 days itself. They're more confident about their idea. They're presenting it with such confidence, and they actually feel like they want to perfect their model so much that they want to make it a reality. Earlier it was just an idea, now they want to make it a reality, and they want to share it with as many people as possible. So I think it's a great platform for students to share, to listen to what others are doing in different parts of the world.
And okay, now if we had to ask your students, what are your 3 superpowers, what do you think they would say?
Definitely, I'll say in our school, especially science students, we have something known as Genius Hour, which is once a week we have 1 hour for it, where we prompt children to think out of the box. We give them problems, and they can come up with whatever solutions they think according to their age level. The smallest member in our group is from grade 4, and they are actually now programmed to find solution for any problem that's in front of them. So we feel successful.
But this question is slightly about you. As a person, as a teacher, what do you do differently from any other teacher that the children you teach would love about you? So it's like, what is your icon superpower?
Okay, I'm a physics teacher.
So it doesn't matter which subject, but your teaching method and your just whole idea of just being in that space, interacting with students, what is
unique about me?
Yeah, like the characteristics about you that you think the students would love and those can be called as your I can superpower?
In my teaching career, I have realized one thing. If children can connect it to their, connect a subject to their life, it becomes interesting for them. So I try to connect every concept I teach to something real around them. Then the rest of it, children will take ahead. So connecting science to real life is my superpower.
All right, good. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Right, ma'am. Can you please tell me your name and which country you're from? And according to you, if we ask your students that what are your 3 superpowers, what would they say?
Okay. So I'm Venetia Jairaj and from GEMS New Millennium School, Dubai. I feel the 3 superpowers that I possess as an individual is positivity, empathy, and I believe that every child can and are solution providers.
Awesome. And can you tell me how has the DFC experience platform and as an idea been for you? Like, what do you do about it?
First of all, I really appreciate this noble initiative, and I pray that it will expand over the years, because this is one of the areas I feel is the first step to dissolve boundaries among different cultures, and it's a great platform to share ideas.
Perfect. All right, can you introduce yourself? What's your name and what country's teacher are you from?
Então, para você se apresentar, dizer o seu nome e o país de onde você veio.
Meu nome é Heloísa, eu vim do Brasil.
His name is Eloise and she's from Brazil.
And how has your experience with Design for Change been?
Qual que foi a sua experiência quando você ouviu pela primeira vez sobre Design for Change?
Eu ouvi pela primeira vez no ano de 2015, através do Criativo da Escola. Eu conheci como Criativo da Escola e aí só depois que eu fui pesquisar mais a fundo o que era o Design for Change.
The first time we heard something about Design for Change, actually we heard something about Criativos da Escola, that is the name of Design for Change in Brazil, and only after she discovered what Design for Change was.
So how does she feel about it? Does she like it, or what
Como você se sentiu a respeito do Design for Change quando você descobriu? Você gostou? Como é que foi?
Quando eu descobri e pesquisei mais a fundo, eu fiquei extremamente encantada, porque é o mesmo pensamento que eu tenho, né? Comunga muito da minha ideia.
When she first heard about Design for Change and started to make research about this project, she just got enchanted because it's very, very near of her thoughts about what we should do about education and her ideas of changing the world.
Principalmente na questão de ouvir, né? Ouvir o que o estudante está pensando, sentindo e tentar trazer isso para a realidade.
Mainly when she talks about about hearing the students and bringing to the students' reality the changes we can make in the world.
All right, and what do you think if we ask your students 3 superpowers that you have? What would they say?
Se você tivesse que perguntar para os seus alunos quais os superpoderes que você tem, o que você acha que eles responderiam?
Animação, primeiro. Eu acho que diriam isso. Sou bem baguncenta. E acredito que ouvir.
Okay, so she's a very excited teacher about all issues and about all things during the classes, and she hears a lot, listens a lot her students, so she thinks they might respond to that, might answer that.
All right, perfect. Thank you.
Thanks.
Hello, we are the teacher from Macau, Britain. Yes. So from the DFC, we think that our student is quite, the communication skill is very good after the event, after activity. They are willing to communicate with the outside party, and they are no longer afraid to work with some. They are not get into maybe some stranger, but they are fine with it now.
And the second, we think that they can lead other people to join the activities. For example, they ask other schools and association students together to go to the market to collect the waste vegetable. So I think they have influenced other people in our community.
Yes, besides that, our project is still ongoing. They will not stop now, but they will keep going and keep helping other people from now and until maybe they get graduated or something like that.
Yeah, because they already collect the waste vegetable in the market for over 1 year already, and currently they're still going on.
Thank you very much. Have a good day. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for the
How's your experience of last 2 days?
The last 2 days have been just remarkable. I think the most exciting thing has been hearing from the children from all over the world. Hearing children of very young ages tackling problems like anxiety and mental health. Hearing kids tackling problems of lack of education in rural areas. It's just inspirational to know and to share in this type of experience where there's so much goodwill and effort towards making our world a better place.
What are you taking back from this journey?
What I'm taking back is even more confidence and even more belief that there is so much good in all people, and also the belief that kids of any ages, I even saw like maybe 6 or 7 year olders, but they have the ability to produce change and to produce just goodness in the world and to solve real problems and have a real impact on the world.
What is your superpower?
I'm sorry?
What is your superpower?
My superpower is igniting potential inside of children. I believe that out of anything we can give to kids and provide them with, that the greatest resource that they have is their own potential. And so my passion, my desire, what I am about is igniting that potential and focusing it so that they can be unstoppable forces for positive change in the world.
What's your experience of last 2 days?
Oh, it was so great. Our kids, they met so many new people. Like the first day, they were not courageous enough to go and meet others. Today, they were like, I didn't meet enough people. I want to go. And now they're like giving, distributing the presents and gifts. So the experience was amazing. The energy was here. And what I really realized that you can do a BTC. It doesn't matter about the venue, it's just about the energy, about the feeling that we are here together to share something, to like solve the technical issues beforehand and have such an amazing team of people who all believe that this is possible.
And what is your superpower, man?
Superpower map?
Man, what is your superpower?
My superpower? Oh, I think that, I'm enthusiastic. I'm really enthusiastic about everything, so it's like I'm really enthusiastic. That's my superpower.
What should I say? Ma'am, how's your experience of last 2 BTC? Last 2 days?
These last 2 days are for me amazing time because I met here a lot of children and another teacher from all over the world who inspired me and give me a lot of energy and power and courage to make special things and changing the world.
What one memory you're taking back from your experience?
All the energizers and this time when we were together, and of course this time when our children and our project was here presented, because this was very stressful for us, but also encourage us and impact to do another things.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
What's your experience of last 2 days?
Last 2 days were honestly amazing. The kids were excited, a bit stressed, but the whole international meeting of the people from around the world was really amazing.
And what is your superpower?
My superpower? I think empathy, just like being able to connect with the kids and just helping them being the superheroes that they can be.
What are you taking back from this mini BTC?
What what am I taking back from this meeting? Well, I don't know. I guess we can do everything we want to do. Just, teamwork and positive energy.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Yeah. So, you can
Okay, so I'm working with Design for Change, but in 3 like houses for poor children, and I'm applying the methodology there with children and teenagers. And I'm here just representing Peru with the schools and with the teachers.
Okay. Okay, so you work for Design for Change?
Yes.
You are not a teacher?
I'm a teacher.
You are a teacher also?
But I'm applying the methodology in 3, I don't know how to say that, for homeless.
Okay, so I'll give you this question. What are the 3 superpowers? What are the 3 superpowers that your children will say that you use on the daily basis and makes him believe that they can?
3 words.
Your superpowers, yeah, so that your children feel that they can.
Okay, so enthusiasm, responsibility, and to have fun.
To have fun. Okay.
Yes, because they have to feel that they can do. They have to feel that they can do whatever they want. And feel free to talk, to say what they feel. And also to be responsible with their feelings, with their work, and also to work together as a team. So respect each other, but have fun during all the process.
Right. Okay. And what do you think children, what kind of superpower your children have?
Like...
Okay, leave it. What's your feeling coming here and attending BTC?
This is such a dream. I'm sharing with people from all over the world. I'm sharing experiences and be part of Design for Change here in Rome. It's a learning process where we are happy to play, to share, to talk, and to be a community, because we are all here to learn from each other and to have such an amazing time here.
Do you have any inspiring stories, or have you heard any other stories that inspired you?
Yes, of course. South Africa, Madrid, we're learning about Chile from kindergarten students that make projects together, and they feel like they can do whatever they want if they work together. And also the teachers that lead the group, but also encourage them to do it by themselves.
That's great. Can you speak I can in other languages?
Yo puedo.
Yeah.
In Spanish, I can. Yo puedo.
Any other language?
Oh, I don't know. Spanish, English, and that's all.
Okay, great.
Thank you.
According to me, all students have all kinds of potential, and it is, as a teacher, it's my responsibility, it is my role to bring out all their hidden talents, hidden initiatives, innovation, everything, and to support them to make it use for the society.
So what will they say your superpower is?
My superpower is I love the children, and I will make them to do all these kinds of, so that is my superpower.
Okay, well, the most important thing for us and to teach the children is that together we can do so much more. So when they collaborated with the elderly people, they also gave the elderly people the feeling of I can. And that was because of some of the school children are very lonesome, and some of the elderly at the elderly homes are very lonesome. So we taught them together we can accomplish and achieve something. Yeah? She was to say what? What was the question?
She will bring.
Okay, du skal forklare, hvad er du til med hjem? Hvad vil du tage med hjem? Det er det, man ikke. Man er aldrig for lille.
Man er aldrig for lille til at gøre en forskel.
Okay, she's saying that the thing she's going to bring home to her buddies at school is that she's never too small to make a difference, because now she really felt she made a difference to come here to Rome to collaborate with some other people from other countries.
And the second, how many, which country?
Okay. Det de vil have at vide nu, det er, hvor mange venner har vi fået, hvad for nogle har vi mødt og leget med allerede, så du svarer bare for mig til mig. Ja, eller til dem.
Vi har lavet en leg.
Portugal. Og dem vi mødte på, det var fra Palæstina. So we made friends already from Portugal. It was very fun to play the games with them because the language was not a barrier. We could play the games together. That was really nice. 3 different kinds of games, and we were laughing, and laugh bring people together. And then we were also talking some people from Palestine. We helped them find their way, so we already there found out we could do so much together because we could not find our way either. So we helped each other. Very nice.
And the last, I can in your language and the other.
Okay, så siger vi, jeg kan på mange sprog, ikke? Så siger vi først på dansk, så har vi på engelsk. På dansk er det. Og så med hånden op, så siger vi, jeg kan. Og så siger vi på engelsk, I can. I can. Yo puedo. Yo puedo. Okay, er du klar? Yo puedo. Og så siger vi den på italiano. Yo posso. Er du klar den? Yo posso.
Perfect.
Yes.
Thank you, Max.
Okay, you're welcome. Okay.